Within the sphere of our existence, foreign words and profound philosophical wisdom intersect with certain elements that fall within our control, while others remain beyond our influence. Our opinions, preferences, desires, and aversions are essentially within our grasp, whereas our physical body, wealth, reputation, and authority lack an intrinsic connection to our actions and reside beyond our dominion. This is the foundation of the teachings of the esteemed Greek philosopher, whose manual and life guide instructs us on leading a fulfilling existence by discerning the dichotomy between manageable and uncontrollable aspects. Our duty is to allocate our energy to the former while disregarding the latter. Among the paramount challenges we encounter are external judgments and viewpoints imposed upon us by others. Whether these influences are constructive or detrimental, they often prove to be unavoidable. Nevertheless, to truly liberate ourselves from this influence, we must acknowledge that the opinions of others, insults, or any form of personal attack do not fall within our jurisdiction. This guide to life teaches us to navigate situations where offense is directed at us, and this video aims to extract wisdom from the venerable manual of life to cultivate a mental state resilient to the distress caused by external judgments. 7 fundamental principles derived from Epictetus's Manual of Life elucidate the rationale behind distancing oneself from external opinions, rendering them powerless to harm. 1. Insults or offenses. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, imparts a profound and timeless wisdom regarding how we should perceive insults and offenses. He invites us to look beyond the surface of these external provocations and delve into the core of our emotional responses. Epictetus emphasizes that it is not the actual words or actions of others that inflict harm upon us, but rather our own internal judgments and reactions to them. When someone directs insults or offenses our way, our immediate instinct is often to take offense, to feel hurt, and to react emotionally. However, the key insight he offers is that the power to determine whether something is offensive or hurtful lies within us. These words and actions themselves are, in reality, neutral. It is our perception and judgment that deems them offensive. Epictetus encourages us to pause in these moments and consider that the turmoil we experience is primarily a product of our thoughts, interpretations, and emotional responses. This wisdom teaches us to be more mindful of our reactions to external provocations. Instead of being swayed by the appearances of things and reacting impulsively, he advises us to exercise composure and introspection. By doing so, we gain the opportunity for better self-control. What he underscores here is that by understanding that the true source of our emotional turmoil lies within us, we can become more resilient to insults and offenses. We can learn to reframe our responses, choose our emotional reactions more consciously, and ultimately develop a greater sense of inner calm. This process is empowering, as it reminds us that our thoughts and reactions are within our control, and with consistent practice, we can master our emotional responses to external provocations, ensuring that they have less power to disturb our peace of mind. In essence, Epictetus invites us to embark on a journey of self-awareness and emotional intelligence, allowing us to navigate the complexities of human interaction with a greater sense of serenity and wisdom. 2. Resolute Purpose. Epictetus extols the virtue of unwavering commitment to one's principles and the pursuit of a fulfilling life. He acknowledges that such a path may come with its fair share of challenges, notably ridicule and mockery, from those who may not understand or appreciate your chosen pursuits. For those who seek a life of fulfillment and emotional resilience, Epictetus advises them to be prepared for the possibility of facing skepticism, ridicule, and even mockery from others. When you steadfastly adhere to your principles and dedicate yourself to your chosen path, it is not uncommon for some to criticize or belittle your choices. This can be a challenging aspect of pursuing a life guided by your deeply held beliefs and values. What Epictetus offers is a powerful perspective on this aspect of life. He suggests that those who initially scorned or mocked you may eventually come to admire you. This transformation in the perceptions of others is not your primary goal, nor should it be. Instead, it is a natural consequence of your unwavering commitment to your principles and the admirable way in which you navigate life's challenges. This teaching underscores the importance of resilience and the ability to stay true to one's values, even in the face of external pressures. It encourages individuals to not be discouraged by external judgments, but to remain steadfast in their pursuit of a life aligned with their principles. It also highlights the potential for personal growth and self-discovery that can arise from such challenges, as they allow you to become more rooted in your values and gain a deeper understanding of your own character. In essence, Epictetus reminds us that the pursuit of a fulfilling life often involves making choices that align with our principles, even when faced with criticism. Over time, this resolute purpose can lead to not only personal growth, but also the respect and admiration of those who initially doubted your path. It serves as a reminder of the enduring power of one's convictions and the potential for positive change in both ourselves and the world around us. 3. Disregard for ill-speaking. Epictetus's teachings extend to the domain of handling false accusations and external judgments. He advises us not to be overly perturbed by unfounded claims or slanderous remarks that may be directed our way. Instead, he encourages use to maintain a sense of inner calm and to seek solace in the understanding, the true significancy in life arises from focusing on what we can manage and control. When false accusations or ill-speaking about us arise, our natural instinct may be to feel upset, resentful, or anxious. However, Epictetus reminds us that dwelling on such negative external opinions can be detrimental to our well-being. In truth, the words and actions of others are beyond our control, and it is often impossible to prevent false accusations or misperceptions. What he urges us to do is to shift our focus inward and reflect on what truly matters. Instead of allowing ourselves to be consumed by the fear of dishonor or insignificance, we should recognize that genuine significance in life is not derived from the opinions or judgments of others. It emerges from our own character, our values, and our actions, those elements of life that we can manage and control. This teaching encourages us to practice a form of emotional detachment from external judgments and to place greater emphasis on our inner convictions. It prompts us to consider whether the opinions of others should have any bearing on our sense of self-worth or purpose. By doing so, we gain a clearer understanding of where our true source of significance lies within our capacity to lead a virtuous and meaningful life. In essence, Epictetus invites us to shift our perspective from the external world to our inner values and actions. By doing this, we can find solace in the knowledge that genuine significance emanates from within and is rooted in our capacity to navigate life with integrity and virtue, regardless of the ill-speaking or false accusations that may come our way. This shift in focus empowers us to remain steadfast in our pursuit of a meaningful life, undeterred by external noise and distractions. 4. Mind control. Epictetus imparts a fundamental lesson on the importance of safeguarding one's mental and emotional well-being, drawing a parallel between the protection of our physical health and that of our mental space. he advises us not to grant strangers access to our minds through the doorway of offense. Instead, he underscores the critical role that discipline and self-control play in preventing external negativity from taking root within us. Our minds, much like our bodies, require diligent care and protection. Just as we take measures to shield our physical health from external threats, we should also be vigilant in safeguarding our mental space from undue influences. Epictetus highlights the idea that granting others the power to affect our inner state through offense is a choice within our control. Discipline and self-control are the tools he recommends for maintaining this inner fortress. By practicing these virtues, we can cultivate resilience against external negativity. When we encounter offensive words or actions, the initial impulse might be to react emotionally or allow these external forces to disturb our mental tranquility. However, through disciplined self-control, we can choose a more measured and rational response, preserving our inner peace. This teaching encourages us to be discerning about what we allow into our minds and hearts. By practicing mental discipline, we can maintain a sense of inner calm and clarity even in the face of provocation or offense. This not only shields us from unnecessary emotional turmoil, but also allows us to respond to external events with wisdom and composure. In essence, Epictetus reminds us that we have agency over our mental and emotional state. By exercising discipline and self-control, we can determine how external events and influences impact our inner world. This control empowers us to navigate life's challenges with a greater sense of equanimity and self-mastery, ultimately leading to a more fulfilling and harmonious existence. 5. Acting by conviction. Epictetus's wisdom extends to the idea of living in accordance with one's values and principles, regardless of the misconceptions and false judgments that others may hold. He encourages us to act with unwavering conviction, grounded in our own moral compass, and not to be swayed by the misperceptions or misunderstandings of others. In life, we often encounter situations where our actions and choices are subject to scrutiny, criticism, or misunderstanding by those around us. It's a natural human tendency to desire acceptance and approval from others. However, Epictetus reminds us that true fulfillment and worth are not dictated by external perceptions or the judgments of others. By emphasizing the importance of acting in alignment with our deeply held values, he teaches us to prioritize the integrity of our choices over the need for external validation. This approach may require courage and a willingness to endure false judgments, skepticism, or even criticism from others. However, it is through this unwavering commitment to one's convictions that we discover our own sense of purpose and meaning in life. This teaching invites us to reflect on the nature of self-worth and the source of our inner strength. Our worth is not contingent on the opinions of others, and the pursuit of authenticity and integrity often involves being misunderstood or misjudged by those who do not share our values or vision. In essence, Epictetus encourages us to live our lives with authenticity and to act in alignment with our values, regardless of external perceptions. By doing so, we find a deep sense of self-worth and fulfillment that is not tethered to the fleeting judgments of others. It is a call to embrace our individuality, to define our own path, and to find meaning through the pursuit of what we believe to be right and just. 6. Immunity to ill speaking. Epictetus imparts a valuable lesson on maintaining immunity to the effects of ill speaking or unfair judgments. He advises us to recognize that not everyone shares our perspective or understands our actions. In moments of unjust criticism, he reminds us that our true self is known only to us, and if our actions align with our principles, the opinions of others should hold no dominion over us. In life, we encounter a myriad of perspectives and worldviews. Not everyone will see things the way we do, and sometimes this divergence in viewpoints can lead to negative judgments or ill-speaking. When faced with such unjust criticism, it can be natural to feel hurt or to be affected by the opinions of others. However, Epictetus encourages us to rise above these external judgments and to find solace in the knowledge that our true character and intentions are known only to ourselves. If we have acted in accordance with our principles and values, the opinions of others, no matter how unjust, should not have the power to shake our inner sense of purpose and worth. This teaching invites us to reflect on the nature of personal integrity and authenticity. It reminds us that our self-worth is not determined by the fleeting opinions of others, but by our commitment to leading a life in harmony with our beliefs and principles. In essence, Epictetus encourages us to maintain a sense of inner strength and resilience in the face of external judgments. By understanding that our true self is known only to us, we can cultivate a sense of immunity to ill-speaking and unjust criticism. This perspective empowers us to remain grounded in our values and self-perception, undeterred by the passing judgments of others. It encourages us to define our worth from within and to find peace in the knowledge that we are living a life true to ourselves. 7. Invincibility to harm. Epictetus imparts a profound lesson on achieving a state of invincibility to external harm and criticism. He advises us not to hold the unrealistic expectation that everyone will align with our viewpoint or fully understand our actions. When confronted with strangers' insults stemming from misunderstanding, he teaches us not to allow them to weigh heavily on our inner peace, as we, ultimately, know ourselves best. In life, we encounter a diverse array of individuals, each possessing their own unique perspectives and worldviews. It is important to recognize that not everyone will share our viewpoint or fully grasp the nuances of our beliefs and actions. When this diversity in understanding leads to insults or criticism, it can be tempting to feel distressed or disheartened. However, Epictetus offers a powerful perspective. He encourages us not to allow these misunderstandings and insults to undermine our inner tranquility. By acknowledging that strangers' judgments may be founded upon incomplete information or misperceptions, we can avoid the emotional turmoil that often accompanies such encounters. This teaching emphasizes the importance of maintaining a strong and resilient sense of self. By understanding that we know ourselves better than anyone else does, we can withstand the impact of external criticism and insults. It also encourages us to cultivate a sense of inner peace that is not easily disturbed by the opinions of others. In essence, Epictetus reminds us that the pursuit of a harmonious and fulfilling life is not contingent on the approval or understanding of everyone we encounter. By embracing the idea of invincibility to harm, we can navigate the complexities of human interaction with a sense of inner serenity. This perspective empowers us to remain steadfast in our values and convictions, undeterred by the misunderstandings or insults that may come our way, and ultimately leads to a life marked by resilience and emotional balance. In conclusion, the teachings of Epictetus offer us a profound and timeless guide to living a life of wisdom and progress. His philosophy imparts a set of philosophical principles that can empower us to navigate the complexities of human existence with grace and resilience. Epictetus urges us not to procrastinate on the path to self-improvement. The time is ripe to apply these principles and embark on a journey of personal growth and enlightenment. His wisdom reminds us that we need not wait for another mentor or a perfect moment to initiate change in our lives. Instead, we can take immediate action to embrace these principles and make them a part of our daily existence. We invite you to share your thoughts on this presentation and the wisdom of Epictetus in the comments section. Dialogue and reflection on these profound teachings can further enrich our understanding and application of these principles in our lives. If you are new to our channel, we encourage you to subscribe and join us on this journey of wisdom and personal growth. Epictetus's philosophy offers a powerful and enduring guide to living a more meaningful and resilient life. Farewell for now, and may you find inspiration and strength in these timeless teachings as you navigate your own path to wisdom and progress.